LeAnn Rimes has gone rogue on The Voice. The superstar coach bent the rules last night to save her own contestants.
Yeah, the shock move involved two country music singers from Queensland and left everyone in The Voice's arena speechless.
Sometimes it's like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dark.
They soared as solo artists in the blind auditions. But in the battles, Brad and Tori were forced to perform together, pitted against each other.
So if I love you a little more than I should, please forgive me.
Only one of them could go through to the next round. LeAnn Rimes had an impossible choice to make.
I don't like this.
The superstar coach walked off set and consulted the show's producers. No one knew what was going on until LeAnn returned.
Is there ever a world where you would consider going through as a duo?
Is that like the only option, or is it like...
No, you don't have to.
Brad and Tori moved off stage to discuss the proposal before making a joint decision.
Will you come on this ride as a duo?
Happy days.
I think so.
Absolutely.
And Tori joins us now in the studio, and Brad is in Rockhampton. Good morning to you both. Tori, let's start with you. Okay, you auditioned as a solo. Now you're with Brad and you're a duo. How shocked were you when the proposal was made?
Look, going into The Voice, I've always been a solo artist. I've sung in duos before. I sing with Lee Kernaghan. For me, it was like, oh, it's like that's not unfamiliar territory. But going into a show like The Voice was like, no, I'm going to be a solo artist. So I didn't know what to do. Brad's amazing, so we went for it.
Yeah, that's right, Brad. Like, you didn't quite look completely sure, right? Have you asked LeAnn who she would have picked?
No, I didn't even... To be honest with you, my head left my shoulders at that moment, and I think Tori was the same. So no, we didn't have that conversation afterwards.
Oh, I want to know. Who do you reckon, Tori?
I think that's why we agreed to a duo. We're both country music artists. We both really supported each other going into this battle that we're like, let's make it a really good duo. And I think we did a really good job because LeAnn saw something that we hadn't. And, when the question of being a duo was asked, we just went, well, let's go for it.
Yeah, and maybe she genuinely couldn't decide. That's the whole point of it.
I'd like to think that.
Yeah. Let's hope.
But
was
also...
there a point, Tori, where you thought, no, but I really want to be selfish and put myself through?
To be honest, no. There was never a point where I went, I am in this on my own. As much as I am a solo artist, Brad and I, when we were preparing for our battle, we just wanted to make sure that each other felt so comfortable with this performance. And going into it, we're like, okay, cool, we've got this. Every step of the way, it was like, I've got your back, you've got mine. And then when it was thrown at us, it was a shock, but it was also comforting to go through that next stage with someone that you knew had your back.
Yeah, and LeAnn knows country, right, as well, and kind of obviously heard something, aside from not being able to decide. Brad, so you nailed Bryan Adams, absolute classic last night. What other songs do you think you and Tori could do well together?
Well, that's the one thing I didn't prepare for, coming into this. As Tori said, we've both been solo artists for a while now, and so to think of a duet on a show like this was not something we prepared for, but there's that many good songs out there that you could choose from. And also, Tori and I come from different ends of the country world. She's a much more pop-orientated artist, and I come from this singer-songwriter world, and where I hide behind a guitar most of the time too. I was worried what to do with my hands last night.
Yeah.
But look, there's a bunch of songs we could do together from, again, different genres within the country world. Yeah. It's kind of a massive choice, a massive list of choices.
This could be really, really interesting. We're looking forward to it. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
See you guys.
You've set yourselves
Thanks,
apart.
guys.
Well done.